This one decision can quietly cost you over $300,000 in retirement, not in one big dramatic loss, but slowly, every single month for the rest of your life. Most people think Social Security is simple, just claim early or claim late. But that's not the real decision. The real decision is this. When do you need income right now, and when do you need strong, reliable protection for your future self and your spouse? One wrong move here can lock you into a permanently lower lifestyle, smaller monthly checks, less security when costs rise, and smaller survivor benefits if something happens to you. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact difference between claiming at 62, 67, and 70 using the latest 2026 rules, why over 60% of people still pick the worst option, and the smartest bridge strategy if you want to retire early at 55 or 60 without any regret. Stay with me till the end because this single choice will affect every version of you from your 60s all the way into your 90s. Let's dive in. There are really only three ages that control your entire Social Security future. These are the only numbers that matter. Age 62, the earliest you can start collecting benefits. Age 67, your full retirement age in 2026 for anyone born in 1960 or later. Age 70, the age where you get the absolute maximum possible benefit. Let's make this super real with actual 2026 numbers after the 2.8% COLA increase that just took effect. If your estimated benefit at full retirement age 67 is $2,000 per month, very close to the new national average of about $2,071, here's exactly what happens. Claim at 62? You receive roughly $1,400 per month, a permanent 30% reduction for the rest of your life. Claim at 67, you get the full $2,000 per month. Claim at 70, you get approximately $2,480 per month. That's 24% more than at 67, thanks to delayed retirement credits. That's $1,080 more every single month. 12,960 extra per year for 20 to 30 years, or even longer. The biggest gap isn't between 62 and 67, it's 62 versus 70. That difference alone can swing $300,000 or more in total lifetime income. Wait. This is where most people mess up. They only look at the short-term relief and completely miss the massive long-term impact on their lifestyle. Quick question for you right now. Would you rather start with less money today or lock in significantly more money every month for the rest of your life? Most people say they want more later, but their actions tell a different story. Here's what actually happens in real life. By the time they reach 62, a lot of people are simply burnt out. Decades of work, commutes, meetings, and pressure have taken their toll. Social Security starts to feel like a lifeline or an escape hatch. So they claim early, not because the math says it's optimal, but because the emotion in that moment says, I need relief now. But here's the hidden cost that almost nobody talks about openly. When you claim at 62, you're not just taking a smaller check today. You're permanently accepting lower monthly income for every single month going forward, often lower total lifetime benefits if you or your spouse live a normal or long life, significantly smaller survivor benefits for your husband or wife if you pass away first. Remember this important fact. Social Security is not extra money or bonus income. It is the only guaranteed inflation-adjusted income source that most Americans will ever have. It adjusts every year with the COLA, just like the 2.8% increase happening in 2026. Here's the part nobody tells you. Treating Social Security like quick cash relief is one of the fastest ways to quietly downgrade your entire retirement lifestyle for decades. Now let's address the question I get asked all the time. What if I die early? Won't I lose out by delaying my benefits? It's a fair and important question. There is something called the break-even age. If you delay claiming, you receive less money in the early years because you're not collecting it. But later, your much higher monthly benefit catches up and usually surpasses what the early claimer receives. For most people, comparing claiming at 62 versus 70, that break-even point falls somewhere between 78 and 82 years old. So the real question you need to ask yourself is this: do you think you, or more importantly, your spouse, will live past age 80? With today's advances in medicine, better health care, and longer average lifespans, many healthy people easily do. Family history of longevity, good lifestyle habits, and regular checkups all push the odds in favor of delaying. This is exactly how that $300,000 gap actually builds over time, not in one sudden moment, but through decades of receiving smaller checks while inflation and healthcare costs keep rising. But it's never just pure math. You also have to factor in your current health, your family's longevity patterns, how much savings and other income you have, and your personal risk tolerance. This decision might look small when you're sitting at your kitchen table today, but it changes everything about your financial security later in life. If you watched our previous video and got excited about the idea of retiring at 55 or 60, then listen carefully, because here's where many well-intentioned plans quietly fall apart. You start thinking, I'll just retire early and claim Social Security at 62 to help bridge the income gap until Medicare kicks in at 65. This combination, early retirement from your job plus early claiming of Social Security, creates double pressure on your financial plan. You stop earning a regular paycheck earlier than planned, and at the same time, you lock in permanently lower guaranteed income for the rest of your life. But it's never just pure math. You also have to factor in your current health, your family's longevity patterns, how much savings and other income you have, and your personal risk tolerance. This decision might look small when you're sitting at your kitchen table today, but it changes everything about your financial security later in life. If you watched our previous video and got excited about the idea of retiring at 55 or 60, then listen carefully, because here's where many well-intentioned plans quietly fall apart. You start thinking, I'll just retire early and claim Social Security at 62 to help bridge the income gap until Medicare kicks in at 65. This combination, early retirement from your job plus early claiming of Social Security, creates double pressure on your financial plan. You stop earning a regular paycheck earlier than planned, and at the same time, you lock in permanently lower guaranteed income for the rest of your life. It also forces you to withdraw more aggressively from your investment portfolio in the early years of retirement, exactly when you're most exposed to sequence of returns risk if the market has a bad stretch. Many people don't realize how this one shortcut can dramatically reduce their long-term security and flexibility. So how do smart, successful early retirees actually do it? How do they walk away from their job at 55 or 60 without destroying their future income and peace of mind? This is the section where you truly separate yourself from 95% of other retirees and financial creators who only explain the basic rules. Here, we show you the actual strategy. The bridge strategy is what high-level planners and thousands of successful early retirees are using right now in 2026. Step 1. Retire from your main career between 55 and 60. Step 2. Use your accumulated savings, investment portfolio, taxable accounts, and possibly some light part-time passion work or consulting to fully cover your living expenses for the next several years. Step 3. Deliberately delay taking Social Security as long as possible, ideally until your full retirement age of 67 or even all the way to 70. Here's why this approach is so powerful. Every single year you delay claiming past your full retirement age of 67, your monthly benefit grows by a guaranteed 8% per year, up to age 70. This growth is completely risk-free, no stock market volatility, no sequence risk, and it comes with built-in future inflation protection through annual COLAs. This is how you turn early retirement from something that feels risky into something truly strategic and secure. Instead of panicking and thinking, I need Social Security right now just to survive, you flip the entire script. You strategically use your assets now while you're still in your prime, healthy, energetic go-go years to buy yourself the freedom to wait. In return, you secure a much bigger, safer, and more inflation-protected income stream later in life, when healthcare costs and other expenses often rise, and your portfolio might need more protection. The results? You enjoy maximum flexibility and joy in your 50s and 60s, stronger financial protection in your 70s and 80s, and significantly higher survivor benefits for your spouse, which can mean tens of thousands of extra dollars per year if you pass away first. In 2026, if you decide to do some light earning during early retirement, you must understand the earnings test rules clearly. Before reaching full retirement age, you can earn up to $24,480 per year without losing any benefits. Anything above that, the SSA withholds $1 in benefits for every $2 you earn over the limit. In the calendar year you actually reach full retirement age, the limit jumps higher to $65,160 for the months before you hit FRA. After you reach full retirement age, there is no earnings limit at all. This bridge strategy gives you optionality and peace of mind that most traditional retirees never experience. Let's be completely honest and balanced here, because delaying is not the right answer for every single person. You might want to consider claiming benefits as early as 62 if any of these situations apply to you. You have serious health issues or a family history that suggests a shorter life expectancy. You genuinely need the income today just to cover basic living expenses and have no other good options. You have very little in savings, investments, or other retirement accounts. Your current job is so toxic or physically demanding that continuing to work is destroying your health. In these cases, claiming early can provide necessary relief and protection. However, for the majority of healthy people who have built decent savings and have some flexibility, claiming early at 62 is often a permanent downgrade to their retirement lifestyle and long-term security. Here's the powerful mindset shift I want you to take away from this video today. Stop thinking like someone who is desperate to get money as soon as humanly possible. Start thinking and acting like a strategic designer of a 30-year or even 40-year income system. Because retirement isn't just one single moment or decision. It's a long-term game that requires thoughtful planning across decades. So what is the best age to claim Social Security? 62, 67, or 70? The honest answer is it's not automatically 62. It's not blindly 70 for everyone. The best age is the one that best aligns with your personal health, your family situation, your savings level, your other income sources, and your overall retirement strategy. But here's the truth that most people still miss. You don't win at retirement by claiming as early as possible. You win by claiming intelligently with a clear plan. Now it's your turn. I really want to hear from you in the comments. If you had to decide today, 62, 67, or 70, what would you choose? And why? Be honest with your reason. Your comment might help another viewer in exactly the same situation make a better, more informed decision. If this video helped you see Social Security in a completely new way, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. In the very next video, we're answering the big question that naturally follows these two videos. Can you actually retire at 55? Exact number breakdown. We'll run the real calculations. How big your nest egg needs to be, how to bridge healthcare from 55 to 65, safe withdrawal rates, tax optimization, and exactly where you stand with your current numbers. Because one day, you won't be choosing your Social Security strategy anymore. You'll be living with it every single month. Make the intelligent choice starting today. Thanks so much for watching. Go live intentionally. I'll see you in the next one.